So guys, in this video we will be talking about why Superman and Lois will get cancelled after season 3. So if that sounds interesting, let's hop into it. Yo, what is going on guys, Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on Superman and Lois season 3. And for this video, as I said towards the start, we will be talking about why Superman and Lois will get cancelled after season 3 and why it's definitely not going to be getting a season 4. So obviously for the past couple of months now, we've pretty much been having some ongoing drama with the CW. Like we started off getting multiple CW shows cancelled. Obviously, ones including DCTV are obviously shows like Batwoman, Legends of Tomorrow, and Stargirl. And this does obviously bring up the question, will other DCTV shows get affected by this as well? Will Superman and Lois get cancelled? Will future projects like Gotham Knights get cancelled? Will Justice U even happen? All of these discussions have now started because of what's been going on with the CW. You know, there's been huge changes going around with like the CW. It obviously got bought by Nexstar. And as I said, a lot of shows have been cancelled, most recently involving Stargirl. Now, for this video, I will be using two Deadline articles as they do explain quite a lot of changes happening in the CW, and it does pretty much mean goodbye Superman and Lois. And yeah, as I said, we will be discussing all of this during this video. So as I said, these are two Deadline articles, both of which will be linked in the description down below if you guys want to check it out for yourself. I will only be going over portions of these articles, as in the important bits, but if you guys obviously want to read the whole article itself, those will be linked in the description down below. So the first one is the most recent one, and essentially this article pretty much just explains new changes going around with the CW and like what their future upcoming shows are going to be like. So the article kicks off as followed: the CW to shed Warner Bros. Discovery Paramount content in 2023 to 2024 season. Former owners not precluded from selling us programming. If it's a new deal we like, says Nexstar CEO. So this is all happening pretty much due to Nexstar, if you will. So it kicks off: Nexstar CEO Perry Sook and executives of the nation's biggest broadcaster and its imprimatur will be evident on the CW schedule for the 2023 to 2024 season, with lower cost, broader appeal, and more unscripted fare and minimal content from former co-owners Warner Bros. Discovery and Paramount Global. There may be some contractual holdovers, and going forward, Warner and Paramount are not precluded from selling us programming. It's just going to have to be a financial deal that we like. And there may be a couple of shows that distinguish themselves this year that we want to hold over to next year, Sook told investors on a call following third quarter earnings. Nexstar, the biggest owner of the CW affiliates, closed its purchase of the network on September 30th, the last day of the quarter. Sook praised the network's new entertainment chief, Brad Schwartz, as a very gifted programming executive, a creative mind, and a very creative dealmaker with a sharp eye for talent. The former head of Pop TV, on a much smaller budget that we have given him at the CW, was able to find and develop a show called Schitt's Creek. We told him, your job is easy, just go find a couple more of those and we'll be in fine shape at the CW, he said, referring to the Emmy juggernaut. I like the direction we are headed with the CW, Sook added. The goal is to cut cost and ultimately turn a profit. CFO Lee Ann Gliha reiterated plans for the network to pull into the black by 2025. She said Nexstar anticipates the CW will generate just under $70 million of revenue in the current fourth quarter, and we are executing on our synergies and getting the right people in place. She added, predicting incremental costs of a low 8-figure amount for reconstructing charges in the quarter. Apparently, for severance, there have been dozens of layoffs at the network. So pretty much in terms of what they're saying over here, the CW is pretty much dead in terms of like original shows. There will be no more original shows, and there will be like, you know, nothing new will be showing up in regards to like developing ambitious shows pretty much. It will all be low cost acquired shows, and that's all that will pretty much be shown. Essentially, kind of like reality shows in a way, just completely unscripted, just low-cost shows. That is what's going to happen now. So this pretty much does mean goodbye CW and goodbye to the shows we love. Now, I do want to add on to another Deadline article because it is playing a factor in what we're about to discuss over here. So this is about the CW essentially, giving a certain cost for episode licensing fees, and this is what it has to say. So the CW floats $1 million in episode license fee for drama series as studios wait for clarity on new business model. So this is what it has to say. Not counting the series that are officially ending this season, the oldest scripted series on the air at the CW is Flagship All American, currently in its 5th season. That is significant as series tend to get more expensive as they age. And as the new owners of the CW, Texas-based Nexstar Media Group have demonstrated, cutting costs is a key element of their plan to make the independent TV network profitable, which involves reducing the volume and price tag of original scripted series and ramping up cost-effective, unscripted fare. As part of the cost-cutting efforts, I hear Nexstar executives have been looking to restructure the agreement with the CW's current scripted series suppliers, CBS Studios and Warner Bros. Television, floating a target license fee for drama series of $1 million per episode going forward. That is significantly lower than the current license fees the CW pays for its dramas, which I hear range from low to mid $1 million to high $1 million to close $2 million an episode. I hear the CW had previously employed $1 million an episode license fee years ago, but the network had to step up as production costs started going up and competition for talent drove actor prices up. I hear that idea has been met with resistance, with sources telling Deadline that it is not feasible to produce an hour-long series at that licensing fee, taking on additional deficit under the current model of the CW getting first run and the studios trying to find domestic off-network and international buyers. So pretty much this does affect Superman and Lois significantly because Superman and Lois is arguably the most expensive CW show they have, or if not one of the most expensive shows the CW has. And this pretty much means that Superman and Lois will get cancelled this season. It will most probably, 90% certain, will get cancelled because this means that production costs of the show will change. Nexstar and then Warner Bros. Discovery will be, falling out in terms of that. Warner Bros. Television, all of those involved. Obviously, licensing costs could be affected as well because obviously characters like Superman and freaking Lois Lane are very, very expensive in terms of licensing. So if licensing fees have been cut down to $1 million, pretty much it means goodbye to Superman and Lois because it will be much harder for them to do certain things like even afford other characters. Like you won't be seeing that many big characters anymore just because of how the show will struggle to, work with their budget and like bring in other characters. So it is not looking good at all. And this does seem like, as I said, Superman and Lois will most probably 90% sure it will get cancelled this season. They will probably announce it towards the back half of the season, but I am pretty certain that Superman and Lois season 3 will be the final season of the show. Now, I do want to reiterate back into the first article because it does say something which could give a little bit of hope for Superman and Lois, but still, I wouldn't say so. It's not looking that good, but reiterating back, it does say it's just going to have to be a financial deal that we like, and there may be a couple of shows that distinguish themselves this year that we want to hold over onto next year. So this could be a show like Superman and Lois, which is contractually bound to do another season, possibly, if it involves that show. If it doesn't, that pretty much does mean that Superman and Lois will get cancelled as well. So pretty much in terms of the CW, there's going to be no more DCTV. So I don't think Justice U will do anything. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. In terms of Gotham Knights, it looks like it's pretty much just going to be a limited series at this point. It does pain me to say this, but it does also look like Superman and Lois will be gone as well. So in terms of CW shows, there will be no more DCTV or just any scripted CW content in general, pretty much. There will be no more original shows or anything like that at the CW. So whatever's going on, it pretty much did kill the CW. and it is not looking good for the shows that we all love and just enjoy to watch. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Be sure to tell me in the comments section down below if you guys think Superman and Lois will get cancelled. I'm interested to see all of your thoughts towards all of this as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.